What's up guys, welcome back to my channel once again, and I hope you're all doing great. And in this new episode I'm going to review two fragrances from the house of Fragrance World. The first one is Lush Cherry and the second one is Intense Peach. So let's talk about Lush Cherry first. I have been waiting for this product for a very long time, but this product always sold out directly from the factory and it never makes to the stores. So I would like to thank my brother Ashish from fragaholic.in and brother Safir from Fragrance World for arranging this. Thank you very much. As it's very obvious from the name and from the presentation that this is a clone of Tom Ford's Lush Cherry. I have tested Lush Cherry few months back and I really liked it. But Lush Cherry is a fragrance for which I would never spend 900 dirham for a 50 ml bottle. It's totally not worthy with that price tag. And this is totally my opinion. I know there are a lot of people who love this fragrance and they are okay with that price tag. But for me, this is my personal liking. Paying that much money, this hefty price tag for this kind of composition, I cannot justify this in my head. But this is only me, and no offense is intended here for the people who own the original Tom Ford's Lush Cherry. Respect for them. If they think this price is justified for them, I respect their opinion. But in my opinion, for me, this price tag is very high. I love Tom Ford, I love the Tuscan leather, I love a lot of their other fragrances, but somehow for this perfume, that price tag was not making a sense for me. So in short, I always wanted Lush Cherry, but not with that price tag. And this is a perfect replacement. First of all, let me tell you that how close is this to the original. So if you are an experienced user, you may find some minor differences here and there, and you may find a little bit lack in depth. But that doesn't mean this perfume have no depth. This perfume is very well done, well made fragrance. But definitely if you will compare it head to head with the original Tom Ford, of course you will find that little bit more refinedness in the original one and very minor differences. But the difference in price is huge here. It's huge. Here you are paying maybe less than 1/10 of the original Tom Ford's price. So you cannot complain here, nothing to lose. So now let's start our review, and as always we will start with the presentation. So this perfume comes in this beautiful solid box, and trust me guys, this is more what you can say neatly and nicely made as compared to original Tom Ford. This looks more clean. So same style, you have to lift this top part here. It's black from the inside, and you will find this bottle on this base of foam and velvet. So bottle looks very similar to the original Tom Ford bottles, but in the original Lush Cherry there is a glass everywhere, and the inner part is painted. But here the whole bottle is painted with this dark maroon color, and you will find this sticker with the name Lush Cherry Eau de Parfum here. The cap here is made of plastic and it's not very premium, but it's okay. The sprayer here is in this red color and it looks very nice. So this was about the presentation, and now let me give you the notes breakdown. And because this is a clone of Lush Cherry, so I'm going to give you the notes breakdown of original Tom Ford's Lush Cherry. So in the top notes you'll get sour cherry, bitter almond and liquor. In the middle notes, once again, sour cherry, plum, Turkish rose, jasmine, sambak. And in the base, you will get tonka bean, vanilla, Peru balsam, cinnamon, benzoin, sandalwood, cloves, cedar wood, patchouli, and vetiver. So let me show you the atomizer here, and let me refresh it once again. Here I have Ganymede, so we'll go here. Okay, so the notes breakdown here is complex in the base notes, and I will try to explain you how it actually smells. So this perfume opens with a very strong and prominent note of cherry, definitely, with bitter almonds, and then you will get that feel of tobacco and tonka beans. Though they haven't mentioned tobacco in the notes breakdown, but I think the combination of clove, tonka beans, vanilla, and cinnamon is going to give you that tobacco-ish kind of feel. So here, yes, you will get cherries on the top. Then there is some bitter almonds. Here in the top notes, they have mentioned liquor, but I don't get any boozy note here. It's all about cherry, bitter, and nutty almonds with some tobacco, tonka, vanilla base. And there is also rose here. You can smell it clearly. So, in short, if you have ever smelled Mancera's red tobacco, you can say like, if you take red tobacco, make it very light. Like it's a very lighter version of red tobacco in the base, and then you will add bitter almonds and a lot of cherries on the top. So you will reach something near to this perfume. Yeah, definitely there are cherries and almonds on the top, and then there is some rose, and then in the base you will get a very similar smell of Mancera's red tobacco, but in lighter way. It's not as strong as Mancera's red tobacco, but it's going to immediately give you that memories of red tobacco if you have ever used it. So this is it: cherry, almonds, and tobacco. And after, like, you can say half an hour to 1 hour in the initial dry down, it becomes a little bit more closer to Mancera's red tobacco. Of course, that note of cherry and almond always stays on the top, but they become very light, and in the end you're left with Mancera's red tobacco lighter version. So this perfume is unique and different, but this perfume is also very polarized. People, they're going to love it or they're going to hate it. There is no middle stages. There is no gray area. You will either love it or you will hate it. You know, this is that kind of perfume. But for the people who like that cherry note and who love that cherry cough syrups which we used to have in our childhood, if they are okay with that kind of taste, they're going to like it. If you like that sweet, tobacco-ish, fruity perfumes, you're going to love it. But if you don't like that overly sweet and a cough syrup kind of perfumes, you are not going to like this fragrance. So this was about the perfume, about the scent, about the fragrance, and now let's talk about performance. So performance wise, this perfume is good. It's not like a beast mode fragrance, but it's very nice. It's a moderate scent. In the opening, it's very good. It's going to give you a very good experience, I can say, for like 4 to 5 hours. Longevity is more here. I can say it's going to stay on your clothes for like around 8 to 9 hours maybe, but solid 4 to 5 hours you will get with this perfume. And then you can refresh it, you know, like it's cheap. It's not an expensive perfume. It's very economical, and you can have like 3-4 bottles and you can keep spraying all day, and you will keep enjoying that beautiful opening of cherries, almonds, and tobacco and rose. So performance is like good here. And now let's talk about gender. So it's a unisex scent, but in my humble opinion, this is going to suit women more than men. So leaning towards feminine side, and for the age group, I can say a little bit mature people. If you are like 24, 25 plus, then you can rock it easily. For the season, I can tell you that this perfume is going to give you a better experience in cold weather. Don't wear it in summers, in hot sunny days, because in high temperatures this perfume may choke you, or it's going to give you that nauseate kind of feel. But in cold nights, in cold weather, you can wear it easily, and it's going to give you very good experience. And now let's talk about the occasion. So in my opinion, you can wear it in like open public spaces. For example, if you're going in a mall, you're going on a picnic, you're going outside, you're going in a wedding where there are a lot of people, there are gatherings, you know, in that kind of scenarios, it's going to work very well. And if you love it, of course, you can wear wherever you want. There is no such rules there, but in my opinion, just wear it in the masses, in the places where there are a lot of people. And now let's come to the main point, which is the price. So this perfume comes in 80 ml quantity with the parfum concentration, and the price of this perfume in UAE is around, I think, 60 or 70 dirhams, 60 to 70 UAE dirhams. And this perfume is easily available in India with fragaholic.in. You can contact Ashish Bhai, and even in Bangladesh you can contact Nadir Bhai. He have a website called arabianshelf.com. I'm going to put all the links in the description box. Arabian Shelf in Bangladesh is doing an amazing job. They have almost all Middle Eastern high hitters, you know, like most of the famous Middle Eastern perfumes are available with them. So this was about Lush Cherry, the house of Fragrance World. And now let's jump to our second perfume, which is Intense Peach. So once again, the presentation here is same, and the only difference is the color of the bottle. But here Lush Cherry have this glossy finish, but here in case of Intense Peach, the finish is matte. It's rough, it's not glossy. And once again, very obvious from the name, Intense Peach. This is a clone or alternative of Tom Ford's Bitter Peach. I haven't tried Bitter Peach, not yet. So I will try to explain you how this actually smells, and I'm not going to compare it with the original. So first of all, let me give you the notes breakdown of Bitter Peach. So here in the top you will get peach, blood orange, cardamom and heliotrope. And then in the middle notes there is rum, cognac, davana and jasmine. And then in the base you will get Indonesian patchouli leaf, there is vanilla, there is sandalwood, there is tonka bean, there is Kashmiran, benzoin, styrax, labdanum and vetiver. So let's spray it, and now I will try to explain you how this actually smells. So the first thing you will smell is very strong and prominent note of peach, definitely. And with peach you will also find some other fruits. For example, here they have mentioned blood orange, but it's not that citrusy. But yes, maybe you will get some nuances of this blood orange, because blood orange doesn't smell a lot of citrusy, and blood orange have its own very different kind of feel, which you can actually feel here, but it's very light in the back. On the top, mainly it's all about peach, sweet, ripe peach. And as you can see in the notes breakdown, there is like rum and cognac in the middle notes, but unfortunately I don't find any strong boozy notes here. Maybe a little touch of cognac, you know, but I don't get any rum or any strong booziness here. It's all about a peach and ripe sweet peach with some touch of blood orange and a lot of davana. Davana is very prominent here. And yes, then you will get some sweet vanilla and tonka bean like in the base, in the mix, but mainly it's sweet, fruity, peach and davana combo, you know. This perfume have that sweet feel to it, so if you like sweet peach kind of perfumes, you're going to love this fragrance. I really like this perfume, but my only problem with this perfume is that this is a lot more feminine as compared to Lush Cherry. Lush Cherry I can wear it easily without any issue, but here I really can't pull it off. This is a purely feminine scent. So ladies, you are going to love it if you like this peachy sweet kind of scents. Give it a try. So this was about Intense Peach, and now let's talk about performance. Performance wise, once again, this is, like you can say, something between moderate to strong. Longevity is, I can say, like from 7 to 8 hours, but strong 4 to 5 hours of performance, and you can refresh it, you know. And you will also get that powdery kind of touch here, so definitely it's going to rock with ladies. And now let's talk about the age group. For the age group, I can say a little bit mature. You can say like 22 plus. So if you are 22 plus, you can rock it easily this perfume, Intense Peach. For the gender, I have already told you that this is strictly for women. It's a big no for me. But if anyone, any gents, any man who likes it, he can try it. But I can tell you, man, this is not going to work very well with you. So strictly for women, and this bottle is going to be with my wife right after this review. And now let's talk about weather. So once again, this is going to work very well in cold weather. Don't use it in hot summer days. It's not going to give you a good experience. And then occasion. You can use this perfume, I can say almost everywhere. You should just avoid it in your gyms or in the sports activity or any scenario where you are going to sweat a lot. Otherwise in your office, in meetings or wherever you want, you can use it easily. And now let's come to the main point, which is the pricing. So once again, the price is very similar to Lush Cherry. This comes in 80 ml quantity with Eau de Parfum concentration, and the price here is around 60 or 70 UAE dirhams. And once again, the availability in UAE, I will put the numbers here. You can visit their store also. For India, there is fragaholic.in. For Bangladesh, there is arabianshelf.com. So I'm going to put all these links and contact number in the description box, so you can visit the pages, the websites, or you can contact the persons if you are interested in this perfume. Ladies, you should give it a try, and I'm sure you are going to like it for cold weather, for the winters. So this was about Lush Cherry and Intense Peach from the house of Fragrance World. I hope you like this review, and until the next video, take care and bye.